Nothing. There you go. Director of the Center for Cybersecurity Research and or call 800-506-9028 for these great radio specials. Prakash Ranganathan is here. Ranganathan. There you go. Director of the Center for Cybersecurity Research and Associated Professor of Electrical Engineering at UND's College of Engineering and Mines. Back with us to talk a little bit about the second annual Cyber Awareness and Research Symposium coming up in the next couple of days. Prakash, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. Now, this is a hybrid event that is free and open to the public with registration. The symposium takes place Friday, the 28th, is virtual, and the event on Monday, the 31st, will be in person and located in the Memorial Union Ballroom. You can find out more about the event on the engineering.und.edu/research website. Prakash, tell us a little bit about the second annual event. What's happening?
Great. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to promote the event. October is the month of cybersecurity. As a doctoral research university, we have an obligation to promote awareness to our community. So we are organizing this National Cybersecurity Research Symposium, with the 2 days, awareness and research track, from experts across the country, talking regarding what is the cyber threats going on in power grid, banking, supply chain, risk management, and UAS areas. So how do we protect ourselves from our data? How do we protect our critical infrastructures? So we have a very fully packed agenda that includes great panel discussions and student poster sessions across the country. Several universities from the country are participating and exhibiting their research. So public is invited, and everyone is invited. Registration is still open, so feel free to get registered.
So give me a couple of examples of how we protect ourselves. What you'd suggest, what best practices are out there?
Well, I think, there are a lot of scams and frauds going on across different age groups. For example, specifically across seniors, there are nice discussions going on, a talk scheduled on how seniors can protect themselves on different types of scams, ranging from, could come from tech support, non-payment, identity theft, personal data breach, and it gives you, this symposium also educate our community by making sure that they have a layered architecture, make sure they have, multi-layered, they make sure they have phone reserved, phone banking, make sure they have code identity theft protection is actually this register for identity theft protection, and password management to make sure they have a good way to manage the password and how frequent they should change the password. A combination of password management, a good diligence in actually, keeping track of what's going on, would help them to make sure the cyber hygiene practices. So we have a lot of examples to showcase during the event. So I encourage participants to come and learn more.
What is the example of something that's becoming more and more prevalent? What's on the rise?
Well, I think, a lot of phishing scams, a lot of real estate scams, confidence fraud and romance scams, happening, investment scams. Cybersecurity is going to be for, 100% we can protect and attacks are going to happen all day. I think 24/7. It's important to be vigilant to see how we can able to minimize the effects on our end. So to make sure that requires frequent monitoring of your credit reports, frequent monitoring of your, whatever the things that you're doing in terms of the online registration that you've done, in your account management of utilities and whatnot. So so threats are all over. So we have different types of fraud and scams that we'll detail during the event. So yeah.
That sounds great, and this is a heck of an opportunity to take advantage of this and really be ahead of the game. Second annual Cyber Awareness and Research Symposium, the 28th and the 31st. Hybrid event is free and open to the public with registration. Symposium takes place on Friday the 28th, is virtual. The event on the 31st will be in person. And again, the Center for Cybersecurity Research and Associate Professor of Electrical Engineering, joining us today to talk a little bit about this at UND's College of Engineering and Mines. Prakash, thanks for the time. Appreciate it, and glad you're doing this.